Hello everybody, welcome to the Radio Tom channel. I am your host, Tom the Radio Tom Fowl, and today we are going to be starting a journey into Welcome to the Moon from Benoit Turpin and Alexis Allard, and art from Annie Heidesick. I am so sorry if I butchered names. I am terrible about that, but this comes from Blue Cocker Games. And yeah, it is a big version, the third in the series of Welcome to Flip and Write games. This has campaign story, a good single player mode. We're not going to be doing the campaign. We're going to just play through the adventures without the big story. I'll kind of teach you how to play as we go here as well. So first of all, we have Adventure 1 set up. Let's get the story a little bit of what's going on in Adventure 1. Asteroids have been hitting Earth for weeks and the situation's getting worse every day. You must leave Earth. For that, you must get a rocket ready as quickly as possible to go and colonize the moon before it's too late. You must load equipment onto the different floors of the rocket according to its plan. This is a race against time, and we're counting on you to launch your rocket before the others. And we are going against Astra, the private space agency, Astral Space Technology and Rockets by Alexis Incorporated. And it's our main competitor in this space race. Its goal is to take over the most profitable resources and to proclaim its own law. This is unacceptable. We're counting on you. All the standard rules and specific rules for each adventure apply normally, with some additional changes, which we will get into. So typically the standard play. First thing that we do, we set up, we grab a dry erase marker, we take our mission cards, shuffle those. Our mission cards over here, we'll have an A, B, and a C mission that we just picked at random. We've got our starship cards. Normally, you would split these into 3 equal piles, shuffle with the numbers face up, but in a solo game, we have 1 stack, and on the third, the bottom third, we have 3 special cards added in that have an A, B, and a C. They were shuffled into that third, put onto the bottom, the 2 stacks above. Normally, we would flip 3 cards of the 3 stacks, so you'd have 3 numbers facing 3 actions below. But in a solo, we'll just be drawing 3 cards at a time. And then normally you would pick any number action combination, so whatever pair you want, that's what you take. You have to write your number in somewhere, and we'll get into that once we get into how this adventure works. And then the optional, you get to use the action depending on the adventure. That's about it. If you can't write a number for any reason, and numbers have to go low to high. The numbers go 1 through 15. That can slightly change in the other missions, but you would want the lowest to the left, the highest to the right, and you don't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could go a 1 here, a 5 here, an 8 here, a 15 there, and then you're not putting anything there. There are ways to get around that, but once again, we'll get to that. But lows to the left, highs to the right. If you cannot place a number for any reason, you end up circling off or marking off a system error. In this game, it's going to be these rocket symbols. But otherwise, the game will end once someone has completed all 3 missions, crossed off, or in this case, circled all of these system errors, or filled in all the spaces of a sheet with either numbers or X's. That is how the game can end. But we have the Astra mode that we have to deal with. So we have our opponent card. The numbers go 1 through 8, 1 being the easiest, 8 being the hardest. We're going to start at a 3. If it's too easy in this one, we'll bump up the difficulty in the next adventure, but we'll give that one a shot. And then we have the corresponding Astra card that shows us how we get some bonuses, and also what happens once we start drawing those A, B, or C cards. So we've got the opponent nearby. Normally, at the end, we would deal with their scoring, but seeing this as a race, those the multiplier and the addition on the bottom isn't going to matter too much. But on our turn, when we draw 3 cards, we'll show you what we have here. We've got a 9, a 7, and a 12. We need to pick one number for ourselves and one card for our Margaret here. So say we picked this 12. It's going to be going out of play for us, and we don't necessarily care about the number. We just care about the symbol and the number, and we'll be crossing off 1, 2, 3, 4 if we gave them that. But then that card is out of play for the entire game for us, which is a bummer. Then for us, we would then have to, then we're picking our side. We're either taking a 7 or a 9. And then for the other card, say we take the 7, we're going to be taking this energy here of the other card. So we take the action of one, the number of the other card, and then the last card goes to Margaret. Pretty straightforward. So what do the actions do for us in this one? The actions are a little bit more straightforward in this first adventure. So you can see here, our ship is divided up into sections. We've got this top half where this astronaut, this orange color would go. We've got water, we've got 2 robot, we've got planning, energy, plant, and then down here, this cog is representative of wild. So say I couldn't put this, I couldn't put any of those in here, or I didn't want to per se. I could just put it into that bottom row. You don't get any bonus action in this one for whatever color you put in or what section you fill in, except for some of these are quartered off. So like down here, the plant and the wild has this 2 section. Once you filled in both of this or these two, those two up here, it'd be this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it's blocked off, or you fill in those 2, these 3, that's 6. I think you're starting to get it. Then once both of that happens, you take the actions that are above it. Pretty straightforward. So in this one here, if we had say we had numbers here and here, then we cross off 2 rockets down below. Then we check our next one. If this arrow was filled in, we would get 2 more rockets, but it's not filled in. How do we fill those in? Say we did these 2. This is now an arrow by itself that lets you fill in any arrow on the board. You're not going to want to fill in arrows of sections you are already done because you won't get the bonus later on. It's only when you fill it in. So we would probably want to come in, fill this one here. So then once we do those 2, we would get those 2 bonus rockets. The other ones, we have an X. X will let us, so how we were saying if we had a 15 up here, this will let us cross off any spot that we want to cross off. It counts as filled. And you can even combo of, oh, if I have this X here, finishes off, or if I finish this off, get an X, I could put an X here, finish this off, gets another X. You can snowball, which is kind of cool. This last one is a sabotage. Sabotage, normally, all other players on the board, you would have them circle one of these rockets, and then they would all cross the sabotage action off. Then for us to win this game, and the way this one ends is once someone has completed, filled in all of the rockets, your space shuttle is ready to take off, unless you have some sabotaged spots. Then you need to cross those off as well, like you normally do with the rockets. Once those are covered, you are cleared for takeoff. First one to get that done wins the game. So it's a way to slow down your opponents, and then they can't slow you down back. But in this one, this is going to let us, anytime we can sabotage, we get to circle one of these advantages up here. We can use that advantage at any time, and it means we don't have for that round, we don't have to give Margaret a card. It's kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. So that is our benefit for sabotaging her. Now, vice versa, once we get down here and we reveal the A, B, or C card, we are sabotaged. We just pick whatever one of these that we wish to, mark that off. We are sabotaged instead. Once this deck runs out, we then shuffle everything back except for the cards that she has used. Only the cards that we have used plus the A, B, C. Then if an A, B, or C comes out, we flip over one of these missions that has not been completed. We'll get to how those work here in a second. And once all three of those are flipped over, it's game over. It's done. Sayonara. Or if she gets to the 150 first, that'll end the game. Now over here, these missions that we can shoot for is the first one to have both of these completely finished. Now that can be with X's, but you have something in all three up here, all three up here, and then have all of the water finished. First one to do it, we'll get 3 rockets. The second one we'll get, and if you're playing with more than one, anyone after that will just be able to mark off 2. This over here, you need to fill the energy all the way through. First one to do it, we'll get 3. And down here, you need to use 10 X's. That's pretty much it, if we're being honest. I don't think we have skipped or missed anything. It is a race to see if we or Margaret will go off first. And I think you'll get the basics a little bit more the more we play it. Right, so let's now for the other setup we need to do in this level 1 or adventure 1, we need to cross off every number in that top row that is higher than the mission that we are on. So we are at a 3, so all of these, she is starting off there, so we get a little bit of a head start, but not much. So let's and she's gonna get out to a lead faster than we are, but we'll start snowballing after a while. So we've got our opening cards. We got a 9, 7, or a 12, none of which I really like. The 12 isn't too bad. I really, so, and I don't want to give her robots. That is definitely the one I don't want to give her. The energy is not great, but it's not the worst. I think we're gonna keep the 12, and I'm gonna put the 12. So I think we're gonna keep these two. So we're gonna take the 12, we're gonna put it in energy, and I'm gonna put it here. This way we can put 13, 14, or 15 here. Anything lower than a 12 on that side, and then we're giving her the unfortunately we're giving her a good one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we follow the 5. That is our first round. Let's see what we got going on here. We've got 1, a 2, a 3. Well, I don't want to give her a robot again. If I give her this astronaut, then she's only going to mark off 2. And I'm taking a 5 or a 10, and it's going to come up here. I think let's take the 10. Yeah, let's take a 10 robot. I'm going to put it, oh, the sabotage area would be really nice, but I think I'm going to put it here. Have a couple options above, couple options below. Discard, move on to the next. We've got a 7, another 10, or a 2. 2 would be nice. We did a 2 energy. That wouldn't be bad. 7 plants, not terrible. 10 plant wouldn't be bad. But man, I really want to give them the plant. Oh, this is a bummer. I could use it. Okay. We're gonna give her the plant. It's a bummer because now that 2 is out of play for good. We'll cross off 2 there. We're gonna take. We're gonna keep the 10, and we're gonna take the energy. This way, I can put the 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, still have plenty of option down below. We're getting close to finishing something here, so let's see what we got. Oh, hello, 15. And if I do the 15 energy there, but I'd be giving her another 5. She's getting a 5 or a 4. That's all that's happening, because this would give her the robot or an energy. So I don't think that's going to matter a ton. I think I want to take this 15. We're going to give her fortune robot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to give us a 15. So this finishes off this section. So we're going to go ahead and mark off. Mark off 2 of those. We get to fill in an arrow somewhere. I kind of want to fill in an arrow. Where'd be a good spot? Plan's not bad. So we want to finish up here and the water. And we don't want to give her robots. So I feel like maybe the robot might be the better call. Yeah, let's take that. Yeah, all right. And then we get to put an X anywhere we so wish. And I think we're smart. I'm gonna mark this off. That'll get us one ready for the robots. The robot uprising. So now we'll no longer be able to get to do those bonuses again, but you saw how that one worked. We got a 14. We got a 1. We got a 9. I would prefer to give you the plant and not anything else. So yeah, I'm not even gonna give myself that option. I'm gonna give you those. I can either take the 14 energy, which I cannot do, or I can take a 1 robot, which I can do, and I kind of want to. Let's do 1 robot there. Okay. Next up, we got a 15, a 14, or 6. Okay. I think we'd be decent off. We're going to give them the plant. Mark off 2. We're going to take the 15. Oh, I could take a 15 or a 14 robot. Let's take the 15 plant, because then this way this can go all the way over here. This is just 1 away, and we're close to a sabotage, which would give us an advantage, meaning we finally wouldn't have to give them a card. Let's do a 6, a 1. Okay, we're at 10. Oof. 6 robot wouldn't be bad. I would prefer to give them the astronaut, because the astronaut only gives them 2. It's all right. Let's give them. I am taking a 1 energy doing that. Or I can do a 10 robot. I think we're gonna do the 10 robot. Yeah. All right. Is it a great idea? Probably not. That's what we're doing. Planning gets them a 3. Robot's bad, so they're gonna get the planning of 1, 2, 3. I can take an 8 robot, or no, I take a 7 robot or an 8 energy. I think we're gonna take the we're gonna take the 7 and the robot. So I could put the 7 here, which finishes this little section off. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. We'll cross off this 0. Once you finish one of the rows, you cross off that little scoring area. And now I get to put an X anywhere I so choose. I think we're going to put the X right here. Gets us a little bit closer getting the robots done. But I've got a lot of robots up here too. This is a little bit better. So I'm going to put this X here. That finishes off this section. This X means we get another X that we get to put anywhere, which I'm going to go back and do right there. Then we get a sabotage. That means we can finally skip one of their turns. So let's see. And we can use that whenever we so wish. Oh, wow. Finally a water. So I think we're going to opt to use this. not give them anything this turn. I think we're gonna take the 11. We're gonna take the 11 water. I'm gonna put it up here. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, back. Five robot, 8 robot, or planner. I think we give them the planner. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Ugh. If I take the 5, I can put it down here. Yeah, let's do the 5 robot there. All right. Yeah, either way is a robot, so we'll do that one. This gets us close to 2 more sabotages and 6 units, which would be great. Okay, a 3, a 7, and a 4. Plant life is good to give them, but plant's great for us too. Like these are pretty nice. This planner one is a pain to try to get, so I think we're just gonna give him that, and this will go 1, 2, 3. And we can take a 7 or a 4. I think we're gonna take the 4 and the plant to the other to just put it down there. All right. Well, looks like I think we're gonna give them a plant this time because I kind of want. I really want to start going up here. So let's give them. Give them the 8. So that's gonna be 2 crossed off there. Then we're gonna take 5 helmet. 5's fairly low, but okay. Do that. I think we're gonna give them this 9 plant. Give me here. I'm just gonna get this a little more organized. So we gave him a 9 plant. This is gonna be 2 more crossed off. And we're gonna take the 11 and the helmet. So then that's close to popping, which is great. 11 robots, a 9, or a 6. I think, ooh, this, we give them water, which is going to be 2. Then if we take the 11 robot, we put the 11 here, we get 1, 2, 3. We have this arrow done, so we get 1, 2, 3, and we get 2 sabotage actions. We got 2 turns. We're not going to have to give him a card, which I'm a fan of. Keep him at bay for a little bit because they're kind of getting out ahead of us a little hard. Oh, okay. This is going to be a good time to not give them anything. Okay, I'll cross that off. We are going to take the 2 this so we can finish this off. So this is going to get us 1, 2, 3. See, we're catching up. Right now they're at 69. We're almost we'd have 45 points right now, which is nice. We get to fill in a bubble somewhere. I think we're going to fill in. Well, because, yeah, we want the helmets. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and fill that in up here. And then we get to put in an X anywhere we so choose. If we do that, at least give us 2 more rockets right away. Or we could go low number. Actually, we could do high number up here. It's a little bit closer. We could do water. We could get close to getting this finished off, but we know there's a lot of robots in there, so go energy. We can go down below. We haven't even touched the wilds, but the wilds are going to be a lot for our robots. Okay, I'm gonna cross that off. All right, that's what happens. All right. So we got an 8, a 10, a 13. 13 water wouldn't be bad. 10 water wouldn't be bad. 8 or a 10 astronaut would be decent. Let's take a 10 astronaut. I will give them the water. That's fine, because that's 2 points for them. And we're gonna take, we're gonna take the 10 astronaut because we're getting close to getting that done. All right, I like it. 1, 2, 3. Do we take the 7? Or I'm sorry, we could take the 8 water. I think we're gonna give them. I mean, 13's not bad. Okay, let's giving them yet another plant. That's 2. And I think we're gonna take a 13 water. Yeah, why not? Hopefully we can get an arrow filled in. So then that way, once we get that one, it'll be... We'd end up getting 6 rockets. Okay, so we got 5, 12, 10. 10 water actually does us favors right now. 5, that finishes that off. Okay, I think we're going to cross off our advantage, so we don't have to give them anything. And we're going to play the 5 and the astronaut helmet here. That crosses that off. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get 2 for that. 2 for that because that's filled in. And we get a new sabotage, which is very nice for us. Keep some more cards in play. So we're getting down there. We're going to start seeing these cards. Of theirs here very, very soon. I prefer to give them the 3. Yeah, because I'm really not going after that red row. So we're gonna give them that. This gives them 1, 2, 3. We have to keep the 6 or the 5. I think we're gonna keep the 5 and go 1, 2, 3. That'd be 6, 7, 8, 9. It gives us options. Let's go 5. Let's go 5 right there. That's not bad. All right, this is getting a little low here. All right. Okay, we got a 4, a 7, or an 11. Do the 11 plant, which would let us fill some stuff in. That might be helpful, because I'd like to fill that in up there before we get to it. It's just 2. Do I want to give them anything this turn? I'd have to, I'd have to put an 11 down there for that. Oh, never mind. I don't want to do that. I could put a 4 in. I could do a 4 robot. That's not bad. Do I give them the plan or do I cross it off? I think we give them the plant. So we're going to do a 4 robot. We're gonna give them the plant. Crosses off 2. We're gonna do the 4. I'd have to have a 5, 6. Yeah, okay. We'll do a 4 there. 1. Okay. We've revealed a C. So we have to circle one of these. We've revealed a B. And we've revealed the A. So we're getting all 3. And it's going to be our last turn before the shuffle. Hopefully we can do something good with it. Oh, that 12th plant doesn't do us a ton of favors. 3 energy's not bad. 3 water's not, or 9. A 9 water's not bad. And I'm gonna opt to not give her anything because we're on the reshuffle. So having fewer cards in there is great. But see, I'd like to get that filled in first before we finish the water off. Because that gives us 6. Do I do a 3? I could do a 9. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Okay, let's do a 9 plant. I'm gonna put the 9 here. I know it's a heck of a jump, but I kind of like this because this crosses off 2 and we get to fill in that up there. Okay, I like this. All right, so once the draw deck runs out, and let's make sure they're all facing the right way, we shuffle everything back in. Cool. Just gonna make sure it's facing the right way. And let's get an A, a B, and a C. It doesn't say to do the split up this time around, but I will just do it this way. Keep it a little even. I didn't see anything in the rules for it, so no, my luck, it's in there somewhere. The rule book for this is really nice. So I promise I'm not complaining about it. Okay, let's do those. One of those. And one of those. And then I'm going to just take these, just do a little shuffle, and see what happens from here. Okay, we've got 13 in an action we can't take anymore because we're all done up there. We got a 7 and a 4. So I'm definitely, I could pass them that. Keep a 4 energy. That wouldn't be bad. Okay, we're gonna pass them the helmet. So that'll mark 2 off. And if we do the 4, not bad. It's not bad. All right, discard pile there. 1, 2. All right, no matter what, they're getting an energy, so we just have to pick our poison for the number. 6. 6 it is. So we'll pass the 15. They get 1, 2, 3, 4 marks. We put the 6 in. Granted, I could have kept the 15 or done higher. I could put those in the wild. I do need to remember that. 1, 2. Okay. 14 plants, not bad. 14 down below would also be very helpful. I prefer to give them the plant though. So, yeah, they're gonna get the plant. They're getting really, really close to finishing this off. This has to go down below no matter what I do. So let us make this I'm gonna put this a 10 here. Okay. I didn't look out here. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna giving them the plant. And I'm gonna take the 11 robot. Obviously, I can't use it up here, but I'm gonna put it down here. Because now I get to fill in an arrow of anywhere I wish. I'm gonna put right there, if you don't mind. Then I can put an X anywhere. I could finish that robot row, which would be real helpful. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. I'm gonna finish that off. That gives us another arrow to fill in. Nothing helps us there. I have not touched that row at all. Sure, let's do that one because we don't have a lot left. And I get to put another X in anywhere. I kind of want to do it down here. Oh, and when they sabotaged us 3 times, I need to cross off unused sabotage action. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's something I forgot to do. Yeah, it says it right on the card too. You think I would have remembered that, but no, completely forgot. Oh, well, that gives us the most down here. We've got a lot of option up there, so let's cross that one off. Okay, I like it. Okay, there's one. We have an Astra, so that will flip this over and sabotage us 1. I think this flips out the last sabotage. I might have done that wrong, but c'est la vie. Ooh, if I take 3 energy, I cross off 8 right now. So we're giving them the helmet. Gives them the 2. I am going to keep. Yeah. Let's keep the 3 energy, and that lets us cross off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Now all we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to cross off 7 more. That's it. Can we do it before it's too late? 1, 2, a 3. Well, no matter what, we're getting a water. No matter what, we're passing a water. I would prefer 10 water, so let's put water here. And I'm going to take the 10, which is going to get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just need to cross 1 more rocket off before they hit 50, or before the B and C pop up. This is a close one. I have a shot of finishing the purples off. How many X's have we used? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've used 6. I'd have to use 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Okay. I prefer not to give them 5. I think they're getting the plant, and I'm gonna have to put some down below. That's happening. They're getting the plant, which is 1, 2. I'm taking a 2 or a 6. We're gonna take the 2, so I can put that down below. I think. Uh-oh. Well, C is showing up. So C crosses off. I circle one of those. There's no more sabotage action anyway, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ooh, this is getting tight. Well, we're gonna give them the helmet there. I'll give them 2. I'm gonna take the 4 energy, because then I can put this down below here, which will let us cross off 2, which does get us the win. Can I crank out the points anymore? I don't believe I can, because I get to put an X anywhere, but I don't think it matters. Nope. So we have successfully taken off. That's 150 versus 122, I think. Oh no, these are worth 2 each, so 124. Yeah, 150, 124. But that is our first round, first adventure completed. We have successfully launched our rocket. But hey, thank you so much for watching. That got close. How close were we at the end? Looks like B is tucked in here. Oh yeah, we had a little ways to go. Yeah, B was all the way down there, because if that would have flipped, it would have ended the game as well. But hey, if you do want to see more of this, please let me know down in the comments. And if you like this, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more board game content right here at the Radio Tom channel. And until next time, thank you for watching.